Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock or so in the afternoon. We just got back from church. Lot to do today. This grass, I'm going to make an attempt to make this grass go away. Well, not completely, but just cut it down a little. The mower is still in the shop. And I can give you more update on that a little bit later. So I'm going to try to knock a lot of this out with the tractor. We had 3 things sell in the store overnight. I'd like to get those boxed up because, you know, I like to stay on top of those in case more things sell before Monday morning comes around. And tomorrow morning, Debbie also gets her stitches out. So tomorrow's going to be a big day as well. But in the meantime, I'm going to go get started on some eBay store stuff. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. Hey, well, welcome back to the eBay office. We had 3 things sell in the store overnight, and they are a vintage Kodak Hawkeye flash model camera, which I think is right down here. And there you go. That's the Hawkeye.
Thanks, Hawkeye.
And get that over here on the counter. We had 6 TDK D90 High Output cassette tapes right there. All 6 of them are together and held together with our little shrink wrap.
Hey, you guys seen anybody selling cassette tape?
We'll get those boxed up. And we got Raitt road tested 1995 2 CD live album. It's the BMG Music Club edition, and it's number 178, which will be in this box. 178. It opened to 182, so we just got to go back a little bit. 178. There we go.
It's like a Bonnie Raitt concert in here.
Numbers coming off of it a little bit, but it was in the right spot, so that's the important part. Put the rest of those CDs back. And we will go about getting all this stuff boxed up. All right, let's get started on this Kodak Brownie right there. By the way, I think it's going to...
Do you think? Or do you know?
I don't think it's going to. I know it's going to. It's going to Catherine in San Francisco. We're going to put it in this new box because it just happens to fit perfectly for this new box. And it helps if your tape is working correctly. Usually, first thing out of the gate for the day, when I grab this tape gun, it has curled upon itself almost every time. You think I'd learned that lesson?
Here endeth the lesson.
You get that part of it done. We're going to need to put a little pad down in here for it. And I get that this is not an electronic camera, but I'd still like to keep it kind of safe from elements that may harm it. So we're going to wrap this guy up in a plastic bag just to make sure that he's kind of protected from the elements a little bit, just in case the box wants to go swimming somewhere. Given the weather around here lately, that's not an unlikely event. So, got the camera in a little bag like that. And now, I'm not going to put it in bubble wrap. That paper I put in there on the bottom is going to give it cushion. And then what we're going to do is wrap paper all the way around the edges of this. And that'll keep it away from the sides. And it'll keep it from moving around in the box. So, all of that should give it plenty of protection in its travels to where it needs to be. Plus it's a hard baked light kind of plastic. I don't think a lot of harm's going to come to it when we put it away like this. We'll put a thank you note inside there.
Thank you.
Along with a little smiley face. Whenever I see your smiling face, have to smile myself.
Who sings that song?
James Taylor.
Everybody gets 35% off, which is awesome. And then one last piece of paper on the top. And which way does the tape go? Oh yeah, it goes this way. Just had to double check to make sure my tape's all in the same direction.
That's OCD. That's crazy.
And just like that, it's ready to rock and roll. Dropped a pin on the floor. And it weighs in at 1 pound 4 ounces. And where's my little tape measure? Things that go missing in the night.
Listen, I want to know who took my stuff.
This isn't the one for this table, but it'll do. 6. Oh yeah, this is the box that has all the 6s. And I just do 766 on this. So 1 pound 4 ounces, 766. We'll get a label on it and get it out the door.
Packing up and getting out of here tomorrow morning.
All right, the next one we're going to package up are these TDK tapes. There's 6 of them in here. We're going to go ahead and leave them in the shrink wrap that they've been stored in. It kind of protects them all the way. And we're going to try a little something different. I bought these boxes a long time ago, and it's seldom that I find something that fits in them. So I want to see if these will fit in them in the box, just because frankly, would like to get rid of the box. But I got to remember how the box goes together. It's like an origami project.
It's called origami, and it's an ancient Japanese art form that dates back to the 7th century when paper was first introduced from China under the guidance of Shotoku Tashi, regent to the Empress Suko.
I think this goes like that, that goes like that. These guys come up.
You gotta be kidding. I don't even know how to tie a knot.
The rabbit goes around the barn, through the hole, across the yard. I think that's how you got to remember this goes together. And then the question is, do the tapes fit? They don't fit that way. And they don't fit that way, and they don't fit with. See, this is why I don't use these boxes.
It's too small.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to leave this box assembled and leave it sitting on the shelf to make it easier to know the next time if something's going to fit in it. So I got to go find a box for this guy.
Seal the building, start a search.
Okay, found a box. It's probably more box than what we need, but definitely more box than what we need. But it's the closest box, next size up, that I had available that would work for these cassettes. So we're going to put some padding in there for these so they don't rattle around. It's not going to be a tight fit. Put a couple pieces of paper in there. Like that. Lay that guy in there. Like that. Put a thank you note on top with another smiley face.
A big old smile.
Got this put together. And we'll close that up. Oh, where's it going, guys? I was going to tell you. It is going to Travis in Campbellsville, Kentucky. Thanks, Travis. Appreciate the purchase. And we'll get this, get a label on it and get it out the door to you.
It's all right, Travis. Stand by.
And last but not least on our list, I'm reaching under the table to get a box for it, is Bonnie. And Bonnie's already in a plastic wrap because she was stored away on the shelf with the rest of the CDs. She goes right there with a thank you note on her.
Say hello to her from me.
I didn't pre-fold. It's one of my things I like to do is oh, this box was cut wrong. The die was wrong on this one. So this will be an interesting fold. See if it actually goes together well or not. You know, when they mass produce these things, sometimes they don't hit the cutter right.
Hi. You're doing it wrong.
I don't think this one's going to adversely affect us, though, on the way it was cut. Yeah, that went together pretty well, given its circumstances. I like to make sure the edges are in there tight, so I push everything back and secure. Take it to the edge of the table, And rather than throw one big long piece of tape across the seam, I like to do this just to hold it tight. That makes sure that CD isn't going to go anywhere, and those edges I was just trying to secure stay folded up inside. So now it's ready to go. We're going to guess. I bet it's 6 ounces. Oh, I'm under 4 ounces. And we'll get this out. 4 ounces, 761. And who's it going to?
Where are you sending it?
Terrible me. This is going to, this is going to Julie in Delight, Arkansas. So thanks, Julie. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the CD. And this place is a mess. I got cups sitting around all over the place. In fact, that one's empty enough it can go in the trash can. A couple things did sell last night. I was out here working till 11:30, so I went ahead and boxed those up last night off camera. But what sold was a vintage drip glaze pottery 1960s 8-inch by 8-inch ashtray. What they call mid-century modern.
Sit by the fire pit and say mid-century modern a lot.
Who'd that go out to? Order details. Let me click on that and take a look. That went out to Kelly in Huntsville, Alabama. So thanks, Kelly, for purchasing that from us.
Alabama, sir.
And we had 2 cassette tapes. Neil Diamond, his 12 greatest hits, and Velvet Gloves and Spit.
Yes, about that title.
Yep, that's the name of it. Velvet Gloves and Spit. Big thank you goes out to Michael in Brook Park, Ohio for purchasing those 2 cassettes. And they'll go out tomorrow's post along with those 3 items we just boxed up.
Tomorrow morning.
But first I want to get caught up on some other things in the eBay store. I got to do my ritual. I got to kill my 10 items for the day and relist those 10 items for the day. And I believe I have a YouTube video I got to upload. So got to do that. Not this one, because this one's not been edited yet. So
Whoa, you're getting way ahead of yourself, man.
Anyway, let me get caught up on those 10 delistings and relistings, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. All right, so we're all caught up on the eBay store. I got my clothes changed, and we're gonna go out here and tackle this this tall grass. See if we might be able to get something accomplished. There's a cat I told you you'd never see on the channel. He's freaking out that I'm so close to him right this very second.
You're nothing but a scaredy cat.
We're likely to see more of them in here because they think they're obviously alone today. Thing's covered in cobwebs.
Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow.
It's been a minute since the grass has been grown. Okay. Everything good on this thing? Let's see if it'll start up.
Good sitting on that tractor.
2,000 years later.
Well, I'm not done mowing. I got everything out here mowed, out in the big pasture here. And I went up around the buildings and tried to mow a little bit.
Damage report?
Didn't do too bad. I didn't hit anything. That's a good thing. But this is not a trimming mower. so I need my zero turn back to get under trees and close up to edges, things like that. But it's not done even outside of that. The problem is I'm out of fuel.
I need fuel.
And I went and checked my diesel cans, and they're empty too.
These cans are defective.
And the gas station in our nearest town, they have one diesel pump, or had one diesel pump, and it's non-existent. Somebody tore out the pump.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Like drove into it and ripped it up, and then they had to replace the tank, and so anyway, it's a mess. I'm gonna have to go pretty far to get some diesel fuel, and the sun's starting to go down, so.
Okay, these sound like excuses to me.
I don't think that's happening today. Maybe a tomorrow thing. And even at that, it just kind of doesn't look real pretty, because it's like, well, you know, it was deep, and it's anyway, I'll show you guys.
For show and tell today, I have brought.
I mean, seriously, from here it doesn't look so bad, right? But take a look at this. That gives you an idea of how it's all clumped up. And obviously, that hasn't been mowed. There's a defining line. But this has all been mowed. And this has all been mowed. But you can see, that's not pretty. And the way it blows out into the gravel, yeah, you see, that's just not pretty.
Whoa, that's not pretty.
And obviously I can't get under the trees with the tractor because of the ROPS. That'd be that rollover protection system. Need my zero turn back. So I guess that wraps up mowing for the day. We went to church this morning. Debbie, I think, might have overdone it today.
Maybe I have overdone it a little.
She's not feeling so well. Right before I went mowing, she said she was going to go lay down. So I need to go check on her and see if she's feeling better and see if it's dinner time for her or not, and try to get that put together. So I checked on Debbie. She took a little nap. She's feeling a little better. She got up and had some chicken and noodles, so her dinner's taken care of. And while we were out mowing, we sold something. Beauty Shop DVD wide full screen edition with Queen Latifah.
I love me some Queen Latifah.
Let's see, make sure that's the only thing that sold while we were out. It sure is, and it's number 70, and it's in the blue room. So we will go grab that. Okay, the blue room. Queen Latifah is, it's a number 70. If you see this right here, it says 35 through 70. And that would put it back here in the corner. Just like that. Look at that, Beauty Shop, Queen Latifah. Right where it was supposed to be. We'll put that in a box and get it on down the road tomorrow when we go to the post office. There is Queen Latifah. We just gotta get a box for her. That'd be down here. Just brought in a new pack of these boxes on the last video, if you were watching it all. This is the last one of the old boxes. And we break into that new pack that I brought in. By the way, Queen Latifah is new. It's sealed.
Guys, this is original packaging.
This movie was released in 2005. It's going to Cynthia in Henderson, Nevada. So thank you, Cynthia, for buying this movie from us. We really appreciate it. And we're just putting enough paper in there to absorb the shock for travel purposes. And we throw a thank you card in there on top of it.
My card.
Thank you.
We get this all folded up. pull the extra tabs off like these guys. Throw them in the trash. And we'll throw some tape on there.
Come on, tape it. It's taping.
And Queen Latifah goes off to Henderson, Nevada. Thanks, Cynthia.
Thanks so much, Cynthia.
So it's been a full day since church. We got home. I did the eBay stuff. We packaged up some things immediately when we got home. We did the listing, delisting, kind of keep the store fresh thing.
I added the funny voice to keep it fresh.
And went out and did my best at knocking down some grass.
You know grass is your kryptonite.
Hopefully we'll get that mower back next week. They did call. So here's the thing. You know, I told you that the belt came off a couple times. I got tired of messing with it because I got to do other things like this. And
that's a whole list of things, too long to mention.
I sent it off to be repaired. They called me. They told me I've got a bad pulley on the mower deck. I've got a bad spindle on the motor deck. The belt needs replaced. What else? I know that I had a bad cover guard on the belt, so it needed to be replaced. And boy, I think there was a couple other things. Anyway, tune of about $700. So hopefully they'll get that. The parts will come in, they'll get it repaired, and we'll pony up the 7 bills and get a zero turn back in the family here pretty soon.
Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
Tools cost money. I wouldn't say we abuse them, but we use them real hard. The tractor, for example, already this year has cost me $1,000 in repairs. We had to do some welding. We did some welding here.
I can't weld that!
And then there was other welding that was a little more difficult that needed to be done, and we took that to a welder down the road. So it's a large property, and it beats our machines really hard.
The equipment destroyed.
Hey, but that's going to probably wrap it up for the day because I am going to go grab some dinner. And I'm going to call it a Sunday at 7:06 p.m. So, in the meantime, thank you for coming by. Please like and subscribe our videos. And we'll try to get videos up as often as we can. We're also throwing up shorts on occasion, little short videos. We have those out on TikTok, on Facebook, on X, Instagram. We're throwing them up all over the place. So catch us in one of those spots if you want.
Social media can be a fickle mistress.
And you can see the little short videos. And the short videos are excerpts from the longer videos, these videos. But sometimes they're a little shorter and I'll throw some extra clips in them. So check them out. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you next time.